Hello everyone, Pobear here. Black Clover Mobile, the opening of Fate, launched last week in South Korea and Japan, and obviously I had to take a quick try of the game in the Korean server. As the title suggests, this mobile RPG is based on the popular Japanese anime and manga series Black Clover, which follows the adventures of Asta and Clover Kingdom's Black Bull Squad, which he belongs to. As the game is launching in a few months for the English market, known as Black Clover M, I will not be going too in-depth and just provide my first impressions after a few days of play. The developer is Big Game Studios, a subsidiary of Pearl Abyss, the Korean developer of Black Desert Online. This is the team's first game, and there are teams working on it in both South Korea and Japan. The story follows faithfully the source material, meaning everything starts similar to the anime and manga with no exclusive main storyline. When this game was first announced, I had the perception that the IP would make a good action RPG, somewhat similar to Punishing Grey Raven and Honkai Impact 3, since there is a huge variety of spells and physical moves from the source material. To be honest, I was kind of shocked that it would be a turn-based RPG. The first negative impression I had was quite early on by being bombarded with various sales packages at different intervals. This is a common practice in most Asian free-to-play titles, but I would have thought that the developer would go lighter on this and not follow the rest. Power in the form of spell pages and characters can certainly be bought via the gacha system, which I feel is nothing different from standard industry practice. When it comes to combat, I would have wished that the developer used a 5 characters team instead of 4. This not only limits the number of combinations, but also leave many useful characters on the sidelines. I am constantly thinking of what if with a 5 character team. The combat animation is gorgeous, and thankfully the long animated cutscenes for ultimate skills can be cut short permanently as an option. Different character team-ups unlock unique tag team skills too, which is a much appreciated feature. There is no open world in Black Clover Mobile like the typical MMORPG, and instead players get to explore a smaller mini-world. This is something similar to some classic JRPG titles such as Golden Sun or even the original Pokemon games. There are activities on this mini-world including gathering materials, fishing, and finding treasures. One issue I had was the fixed camera in big towns and cities. The camera view cannot be panned around for players to admire the surroundings, something which I thought is bizarre, seeing that the environment is beautifully crafted using Unreal Engine. Or perhaps I missed the camera option. All in all, my first impression of Black Clover Mobile is pretty average. The graphics and content staying true to the source material are on point. but the usage of turn-based combat and bombardment of paid packages dampened the overall experience. Like I mentioned earlier, Black Clover Mobile is launching in English soon, and the publisher is Garena. I am unsure which regions they are covering, but as of now, I am seeing the game available for pre-registration on Google Play as Black Clover M. I have added the link in the description below. Thank you for watching.